And welcome back. We are done with all of the Force of Will stuff. For now, we're here with magic stuff. Our first of 2 boxes of magic cards to be opened. And I have a bagel. I have a delicious Asiago bagel. Because now it is no longer soon, it is now. I have 36 packs of Ikoria, Lair of Behemoths. Behemoths.
If I open packs, do I get to keep cards?
No.
Damn it!
You do when we do the draft on Friday.
Okay.
It is a toasted Asiago bagel with butter and cream cheese. It is triple dairied. And I'm already a quarter done. But more importantly, let's get to some packs. I see Mikella is already cracking into them. Oh no, not berry cream cheese. My lord, no. Yes.
These look neat. I'm sorry. I am rather tired.
I'm just going to look at them and not talk about them at all. So we have a Thieving Otter, 2/2 for 2 and a blue. Whenever Thieving Otter deals damage to an opponent, draw a card. We have a Spell Eater Wolverine, 2 and a red for a 3/2. Whenever Spell Eater Wolverine has double strike, as long as there are 3 or more instants or sorceries in your graveyard. And it has an attitude if Cyclops is nearby. That is not true. We have a cat I can't read.
Kitty.
Garrison Cat. Single white for a 1/1. When it dies, create a human.
Dark Bargain.
Bark Dargan. 3 and a black for an instant. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put 2 of them into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Dark Bargain does 2 damage to you.
Don't let him hit you.
Ram through!
On the way out of your...
1 and a green. Target creature you control deals damage to its equal to its power to target creature you don't control. If the creature you control has trample, excess damage is dealt to that creature's control. Instead, in every way, Ram Through is better than... Oh, thank you for the gift subs there, Tiny Dog. So, now Bradley Rose, Juliet Pasteur, Miss Nintendique, Tiff Tap Arts and Crafts, and Hayakugaki all have subs thanks to you. And we got a new emote, the Pride Shrug, because of those gifts. So, very, very helpful there. Oh.
Facet Reader.
We
He reads crystals.
1 and a tap, he loots. On a 1/2 for a 1 and a blue.
Night Squad Commando.
And thank you for following Juliet, bringing us up to 166 followers.
Woo!
And bringing our sub train, our follow train, up to 2, which isn't very high, but it's ours.
Night Squad Commando. A 2/3 human soldier. When Night Squad Commando enters the battlefield, if you attacked this turn, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token.
Thank you for reading so I can eat my bagel.
Look at that, pretty. Flycatcher Giraffid?
Giraffid.
Giraffid.
It's a giraffe lizard.
It's an antelope lizard.
And giraffes are antelopes.
It is a 3/5, and when he enters the battlefield with your choice of a vigilance counter or a reach counter on it. And if you want to know what either of those are, here are the counter tokens.
And thank you, Inquisitor Wilhelmina, for renewing your sub. Very, very helpful, that. Oh yeah, hey, we got a token punch card.
Yep.
Those are very nice.
The Light of Hope. Choose one. You gain 4 life. Destroy target enchantment. Or you put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So pretty.
Yep, the Height of Lope.
Like I've decided I want to open packs.
Fantastic.
Come on.
Here, to pay you, you can have a giraffid.
Come on.
Not an otter?
Focus.
You can also have an otter.
Focus.
Yeah! Otter!
Okay, make it focus. I was trying to show the art, and the art is pretty, and I like the art.
The art is pretty. Tell you what, let me do a thing here. Let's turn the card previewer on. It takes me a second to open this up. So I'm going to scooch in so Freyr can move around me. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Nah.
Hello.
Hello. You're still going through that pack, aren't
Pack. Yeah. You can open it. I'm still going through this one now.
Alright.
Anyway, I guess I'll keep going through the rest of these. The Rumbling
Darn it, I forgot the code.
Rock Stride.
Rumbling Rock Slide.
I have trouble with my words. Shush. It deals damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control. Oh, damn. That would be awful.
Oh, damn.
Like, late game? That is awful.
That's awful in a red-green land deck. Or a Jund land deck, Jesus.
Jubilant Skybonder. It is a 2/2 human wizard with flying. Creatures you control with flying have spells your opponents cast that target this creature cost 2 more to cast. Oh, that's nice. Look at her flying on her little birdie. Oh, wait, you can't see it. We'll show that off later.
Well, they can see it. It just might not focus.
Is it focused? I can't tell.
No, you're
No.
back out of frame. Hold on.
3.
Damn it!
You have the magic touch, apparently.
Yeah.
It's very nice. She's all her burbs.
You've got the touch, dear. You've got the power.
You've made Red feel uncomfortable. Congratulations.
Boneyard Lurker. It is a 4/4 Nightmare Beast with Mutate, which means he gets what plus? Oh, he can get added to other creatures. That's what it is.
That are not humans.
Yes. And whenever this creature mutates, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Nice.
There's the previewer. Whoop, and I'm not moving that. What am I moving? I moved something else.
Alright, there we go.
So sadly, I haven't. The card identifying camera has not been working. But that's okay. I can still make the card previewer put up the right card. You just need to give me a moment.
Okay. Sorry.
And then go over to the Strifles and cheat.
What?
Steph in
Chat on
the
the
chat
bottom.
there.
You
You've got
got
the
the
touch. Do. We're gonna get copyright strikes. Do. No.
We could just play that weird not got the touch
The
song.
not one they used in Transformers Cyberverse? Oh,
Yes. Oh, which was awful.
how dare you?
Anyway,
They literally led into it with the touch, and I was like, why would you do that? It makes it worse.
To make somebody mad, and that somebody is me.
It made me very uncomfortable is the problem. Like, just so uncomfortable.
So you were wanting to show off Light of Hope, correct?
yes.
Like there.
Why are you licking me?
This is the problem when you don't put the camera on Freyr. Freyr tries to get away with things.
I do.
Anyways, the next card is Sanctuary Smasher. It's a Rhino Beast. He's a 6/4. He a big boy.
With first strike.
He has first strike and cycling, and if you cycle him, you can put a first strike counter on a target creature you control. Nice. And finally, the last 2 cards. Indatha Triome.
Oh, we got a Triumph.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it can be tapped for
This
3
is
different
actually-
colors. You can see the colors right there, maybe, sort of.
It's the Indatha colors.
White, black,
Yeah,
or
white,
green.
black, or green. And finally, we have a Thornwood Falls. There, that is my pack.
Yay!
Red's turn.
My turn. What's this one? Yep. We have a...
Both lands.
What?
It's a rare.
I know it's a rare, and I'm going to make a rare pile here in a second.
Okay. I got Pyroceratops,
Mm-hmm.
which is a 3 in red for 2/3 elemental dinosaur creature with trample. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Pyroceratops, which is fun. Oh, obnoxious whenever you want me to.
It's Nightbot.
Okay. Blade Banish. I can't do words either.
Yay!
To be fair, I have been tripping over words all day. I tried to say, I can't say it now, wow. Compartmentalize?
Compartmentalize.
Thank you. Where were you earlier?
Here, streaming.
So Blade Banish, it's an instant for 3 and white, exile target creature with power 4 or greater.
And I love that because it's the Wanderer just randomly showing up somewhere she wasn't invited.
Yep. Capture Spear, which is sad.
Well, Capture Sphere is part of that triad,
Yeah.
and that's the middle one.
Yes. The sad part.
It's the sad middle one.
Yeah.
It's the depressing second act.
Yes. So Capture Spear is an enchantment aura for 3 to blue. It has flash. You can enchant creature when Capture Spear enters the battlefield. Tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Draneth Stinger, which is a human wizard, 2/2 for 1 and a red. Whenever you cycle another card, Draneth Stinger deals 1 damage to each opponent, which would be great in a commander deck.
Especially with cycling focus.
Yes, and he also has cycling 1.
Mm-hmm.
We have Ram Through, which we already went over.
Yep.
Blitz Leech, which
Duplicates.
which I have not seen before, and which is cracking me up. It's 5 and a black for 5/2. It's a leech. Oh god, that is a leech.
Yep, that sure is a leech there.
Right? It's got flash, and when Blitz Leech enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Remove all counters from that creature. Which is, geez, that's a fuck you.
That's a fuck you to any Gideon.
Yeah,
Because all the Gideon planeswalkers turn into critters,
yeah,
and that removes all of his loyalties.
yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Don't do that to the Gids.
It's also just a major fuck you to if you would, like, powered up on counters, and now you were like, well, now I have nothing.
Look at all my +5/+5 counters.
You get to read that after read.
Okay.
Okay, so then we have Wilt for 1 and a green. Destroy target artifact or enchantment
Okay.
with cycling 2.
Okay, sorry, I was trying to find the Wilt card there.
It's
With all of its horrible bladed weapons
yeah,
that have wilted.
it's weird. Then we have Bushmeat Poacher, which is a human soldier, 2/4 for 3 and a black. For 1, tap it, sacrifice another creature. You gain life equal to that creature's toughness. Draw a card. It's okay. Gloom Pangolin.
Goddamn pangolins!
It's a Nightmare Pangolin. It's a 1/5 for 2 and a black. I love pangolin.
Everyone loves pangolins, and that was the problem.
Eat on my own spit. I'm sorry.
Don't die, we need you for stuff.
I'm fine. Big Anteater. Dreamtail Heron, which I have the alternate art for this card, which makes me very happy that I have that. It's an elemental bird, 3/4 with 4 and a blue, flying, and whenever this creature mutates, draw a card. We also have Zenith Flare.
Fucking broken card is what that is.
Yeah, it is really broken. It's 2 and a red-white instant. Zenith Flare deals X damage to any target, and you gain X life, where X is the number of cards with a cycling ability in your graveyard. So if you have a cycling focus deck, this is a bitch.
If you have a cycling focus deck, it is... Like, I've played that on Arena
Yeah.
and made people rage quit.
Right? I
And
can see people doing that.
There's a fella who hangs out in the Beacon of Creation Discord, where I hang out sometimes. That's where Brad and Juliet come from.
Yes.
That he loves mill decks, and Zenith Flare is the answer to it, and he hates it.
It really is.
Alright, so, what do you got next?
Lead the Stampede, which is a sorcery for 2 and a green. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal any number of creature cards from among them and put the revealed cards into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. So for your creature-heavy deck, that might be fun. Next we have General's Enforcer, which is a human soldier creature. It's a 2/3 for white and a black. Legendary humans you control have indestructible, that's nice. For 2, a white and a black, exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token.
He just makes more people out of corpses.
Makes more people. It's not bad. And then we have, and I love this card, Emergent Ultimatum, which is a sorcery for 2 black, 3 green, and 2 blue. Search your library for up to 3 mono-colored cards with different names and exile them. An opponent chooses one of those cards. Shuffle that card into your library. You may cast the other cards without paying their mana costs.
Okay, so before we get into this...
Exile Emergent Ultimatum.
So there are a couple ultimatums.
Yep.
This one is an ultimatum. Pick this or pick this or pick this.
Yep.
Right? But then you have like Eerie Ultimatum, which isn't. Right?
Yeah.
It's just everything has to have a different name. Genesis Ultimatum, which is not an ultimatum.
Yeah.
Inspired Ultimatum, which is not an ultimatum. And, where's the other one? Ruinous Ultimatum is not an ultimatum. That's just a wrath on one side.
Yeah. And then...
This one, only real ultimatum.
Yeah, and then we have Swift Water Cliffs.
Fantastic. And it's the best art for Swiftwater Cliffs, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
So, I have back here, well, I have most of the pack. We put the duplicates already in the stacks. So we have Survivor's Bond. Choose one or both. It's easy. 1 and a green on a sorcery. Return target human from your graveyard to your hand. Return target non-human from your graveyard to your hand. It can be both. It can be one.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Well, what if I don't have any humans? And then, I know we had some turtle stands in the last chunk of this stream. But let me show you the Aegis Turtle. It's 0/5 for a blue. That's all he is. But he's just a good friend. He just wants to be your friend. But maybe what you really need in these difficult times is a mysterious egg. Can I offer you a mysterious egg in these trying times? When mysterious egg mutates, put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's a 0/2 for 1. It's already not bad, and you mutate onto it, and it's even better. Alert Heed Bonder, as opposed to all those other bonders, is a 2/4 with vigilance for 1 and then 2 green-white hybrids.
You have to wait, Red.
No, I know! But this is the alternate art to a card
And
that I
then
have. And
At the beginning of your end step, you gain 1 life for each creature you control with vigilance, and so that comes with 1. Right there. We have Fight as 1. Fight as 1, I don't know. Fight as 1's kind of nice. It is an instant, and like the other one, you can choose one, or you can choose both. Target human gets +1/+1 and indestructible. Target non-human gets +1/+1 and indestructible. Very straightforward. We have the Zagoth Mamba. Which Mamba is it? I like to assume it's number 6. Making it one better than everyone's favorite Mamba. It's a single black for a 1/1. When it mutates, target creature and opponent controls gets -2/-2.
Ouch.
You know what I've been thinking? Would it be possible to make a commander deck out of nothing but snakes?
I'm certain it can, and I know that a lot of people got mad when Nagas were introduced because of it.
Why?
Nagas aren't snakes.
Yeah.
They're Nagas.
Yeah.
Mechanically, they aren't snakes. And now...
Lame.
You know what? Sometimes in these trying times, all you need is a friend. So here's a companion. Garuda, Doom of the Depths.
Ooh.
4 and 2 Dimir hybrid. For a legendary Demon Kraken. So you can release the Kraken. He's the Kraken. He's only your companion if you only have even converted mana costs in your deck.
Okay.
Which means if any of your opponents have Void Winnower, you're fucked.
Shit.
He's a 6/6. And when he enters the battlefield, each player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. Put a creature card with an even converted mana cost from among these cards onto the battlefield under your command. He brings a friend!
Yay!
Thank you for bringing a friend.
I like him. He's fun.
He's a very cute little kraken.
Yeah.
I like to imagine he's voiced by Ninja Brian. And very happy about this one because I love his comic book art.
Yeah.
We have the comic book art of, of Cloudpiercer. I realize he's a common, but I have a soft spot for commons, so we have a foil comic book art Cloudpiercer
Nice.
and a Dismal Backwater. It's a little depressing, honestly.
Okay, Mikella goes next.
My turn. Of One Mind. This one's so pretty. The art is so lovely.
It's a blue, thank you.
For 2 and a blue, this spell costs 2 less to cast if you control a human creature and a non-human creature. And all it lets you do is draw 2 cards. Which, yeah, that may not be a whole lot. But still, look at that. They're so pretty together.
Okay, wait, it depends, because for 2 and a blue, it's a worse divination.
Yeah.
But for a single blue, it's a better opt.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's not true. It's about the same as opt. Because opt is scry and then draw.
Yeah.
And this is draw too, but still it's nice.
Yeah.
Alright, what
Next
do we
is
got next?
pacifism. This art is so adorable. Look at that
We've
big old
gotten-
monster holding his claw out for the little butterfly.
We've gotten 2 new pacifism arts, and I'm happy about them.
Yeah, both pacifisms have been really nice.
I'm glad we're not just back to Krog,
Yeah.
or Kruk, I think his name is, the orc that's just like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
I wish we'd get the Karn art again, though.
Yeah.
I do like the Karn art, but you know, I am happy with big, doofy doggo monster.
Right!
Holding
I-
his little claw out for a butterfly.
I can live with the doofy doggo monster. I'm actually going to move our colorless pile to down here.
Anyway, all it does is it enchants a creature, and the creature can't attack or block once it's been enchanted. Next is the Blister Spit Gremlin.
Oh god!
He is the one. He costs 1 red.
That freaking name! Just blister spit!
That's the noise
For
he makes
1 and
first.
tap, Blister Spit Gremlin deals 1 damage to each opponent. Oh crap.
Yeah.
Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, untap Blister Spit Gremlin.
Put him in Storm.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh no!
Why? Why do you, hate me? Wait, I've never played Storm. What do I care? Or against Storm. Why do I care?
Because you're
Because
afraid of me playing Storm.
I am.
And the thing is that I could do a Grape Shot Storm, but I'm a Timmy, so I would play Dragon Storm,
Yeah.
which is the one where it's like, I play this card for 8, but I've cast 12 other spells, so I get 12 dragons.
Anyway, next. Migration Path. For 3 and a green, you get a sorcery that lets you search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Also, you can cycle it.
Nice.
This is pretty. It's pretty
Not too
art.
shabby there. Sorry, let me get that Migration Path up there so people can see it.
Look at that
Alright,
art.
we're
It's
good.
so pretty. Next. Insatiable Hammerphage. For 3 and a black.
Yeah.
He is a 3/3 nightmare that can mutate. The mutated or him will have death touch, and whenever he mutates, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of times this creature has mutated.
And not to cut in, but since you pulled him, I might as well. We also have the comic book art in a shiny
Oh yeah,
foil.
pop it over on the rare pile.
Yeah, I love the comic book art of it. It's so neat. I kind of love Insatiable Hammerphage.
He's gonna suck down that rabbit deer so fast.
Right? Just, this is going into my gullet.
Anyway, next. The Savai Crystal. For 3 colorless. It is an artifact. You can tap it for mana. More specifically, for red, white, or black mana.
And you can cycle it for 2.
Yep. Next is the Cub Warden, which sounds like he'd be an adorable creature, but he's this monster of a kitty cat.
Oh god, it is a cat!
Meow.
He also mutates. Kitty cat, you say? Yes, I do say. He has lifelink, and whenever this creature mutates, create 2 1/1 white cat creature tokens with lifelink.
I love it.
I just
Will
realized both Ikoria and Core 2021, which was our next box, have Foil Forest, have cat sub-themes.
Neat.
And a Blossoming Sands. We can tap it and for green and white and gain life.
Yeah, they're life gain lands, and I'm glad the life gain lands are making a return.
God, so am I.
Okay.
I need them. Cats. I'm a
Ooh.
kitty cat.
My pack has King Kong on it.
Nice.
He's not King Kong. He's the only kaiju they couldn't get the actual name for.
The dance, 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 and a dance, dance, dance.
Well, if he mutates, you get more kitty cats.
Anyway, okay. We have Wingfold Terron, because I'm not pronouncing the P. Which is
Much like a ninja in a pool, the P is silent.
Yep. Which is a dinosaur creature for which is 3/6 for 5 and a blue. Wingfold Terron enters the battlefield with your choice of a flying counter or a hex-proof counter on it. It's not bad. Well, these are expensive. Tentative Connection, which is a sorcery for 3 in red. This spell costs 3 less to cast if you control a creature with menace. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature, it gains haste until end of turn. So, basically treason or something?
Yeah, it's an act of treason with a twist.
Yeah.
So it costs 1 more than a normal act of treason.
Yeah.
But if you have a menace creature, it's a super cheap act of treason.
Yeah. Then we have Durable Coil Bug, which is an insect. A 2/2 for 1 and a black. That has 4 and a black. Return Durable Coil Bug from your graveyard to your hand. Which, why?
A foil blitz leech.
Ooh, neat.
Oh, return them from your graveyard to your hand? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I would do that right before somebody makes me discard a card.
Oh, okay.
It's like, ha ha ha, I discard this coil bug. Screw off.
Fertilid, which is an elemental creature. It's a 0/0 for 2 and a green. Fertilid enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. 1 and a green. Remove a +1/+1 counter from Fertilid. Target player searches their library for a basic land card, puts it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffles their library.
This is so much better than the old art. Even though the old art was Wayne Reynolds, and I love Wayne Reynolds.
Yeah.
The old art was this weird bugaboo.
Yeah,
And the new art is just like a friendly deer.
I like it.
I'm okay with the friendly deer.
Yeah. Then we have Sleeper Dart, which is an artifact for 2. When Sleeper Dart enters the battlefield, draw a card. Tap, sacrifice Sleeper Dart. Target creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. Then we have...
Sleepy boy.
Sleepy boy. Then we have Memory Leak, which is a sorcery for 2 and a black. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from that player's graveyard or hand, and exile it. And cycling 1.
Oh god, this migraine.
Alright. Then we have Greater Sandworm, which is a 7/7 for 5 and a green worm creature. Greater Sandworm can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. And it has cycling 2.
You remember where that was first printed?
I remember that when I first started getting into Magic with my brother.
Greater Sandworm?
Yeah.
No.
He,
No.
That was Destructor Worm.
Yeah. Greater Sandworm came in with,
Amonkhet.
yeah.
I'm thinking of Siege Worm, never mind.
Siege Worm, that's
Yeah.
what I meant, thank you.
Okay, so then we have Skull Prophet, which is Human Druid, 3/1 for a black and a green. Tap, add black or green, or you can tap in and put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard.
Hey, where are you going with that skull? I don't know. I'm gonna go Prophet.
And then we have a Escape Protocol, which is an enchantment for 1 and a blue. Whenever you cycle a card, you may pay 1. When you do, exile target artifact or creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control.
Not too shabby.
Then we have Channeled Force, which is an instant for 2 blue and a red. As an additional cost to cast the spell, discard X cards. Target player draws X cards. Channeled Force deals X damage to up to one target creature or planeswalker.
And Narset's just here now.
And then we have, for our rare, Offspring's Revenge. Which, dang.
Gonna go fuck up Scar, I'll be back.
Right? It's 2 red, white, black, enchantment. At the beginning of combat on your turn, exile target red, white, or black creature card from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's 1/1. It gains haste until your next turn. It's okay.
I mean, it's fine. I'm certain there's a way to build around it. It's the rares are up here.
Okay.
I'm certain there's a way to build around it, but I just love the idea of a Disney movie where it just turns into, like, Kill Bill.
That would be awesome.
Alright, so I'm going to start off with a Lava Serpent. You can find him somebody to lava. He's 5/5 for 5 and a red with haste and cycling 2. Then we got our good old prickly friend, the Bristling Boar. He's a 4/3, can't be blocked by more than one critter. For 3 and a green, not too bad. We got some Raking Claws. Target creature gains double strike until end of turn, cycling 2. We got a Hampering Snare, which I need to find the picture for. There it is. 1 and a green for an instant. Creatures your opponent controls get -2/-0, cycling 2. Blood Curdle, which is the first sign that your blood's gone bad. 3 and a black for an instant. Destroy target creature. Put a menace counter on target creature you control. Thwart the enemy. Instant, prevent all damage that would be dealt by creatures your opponents control. Where did you go? There you are. Boop. Pataja Tiger. 4 and a white for a 3/4 flying cat.
It's a kitty with wings.
It's a winged kitty, and everyone loves him.
Flap, flap, purr.
Flap,
Three.
flap, purr.
So 3/4. When enters the battlefield, target human you control gets +2/+2.
It's like if Chris and Steph suddenly merged into one being.
I don't think that's how your friends work.
Their love of birds and cats will become one.
Heightened reflexes. Single red for an instant. Target creature gets +1/+0. Gets first strike counter. It's sure strike. It's essentially sure strike. Let me straighten some of these up.
2 become 1.
My favorite of the uncommons, and this I love doing the Simic deck in this, just because of this this card, the Trumpeting Gnar. He's a sweet Gnar, brah. He's 1 and a green blue for a 3/3 with mutate, 3 Simic. Whenever he mutates, create a 3/3 green beast. He not only is a Gnar, when he screams, he gets more Gnars. I love him. Do you just hate me saying the word Gnar?
Yes, so much.
What's wrong with the way I say the word Gnar?
I just keep flashing back to that episode of South Park.
Which one?
That one with the ski lodge.
Yes, that is basically what I'm doing. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor, which is a terrifying thing to say out loud.
Right.
But also, if you look at that little brindle boar, hey, would you check out that snout? Blitz of the Thunder Raptor deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. If that creature or planeswalker would die, exile it. This is a Izzet version of Magma Spray. Yeah. We have Splendormare.
Ooh, neat.
I kind of like Splendormare just for saying the word Splendormare. It is a 2 and a white for a 3/3.
Is it bad that I want a card now named Splendor Man?
No, God, no!
Oh, God, that's my favorite video of the Splendor Man. It's like Slender. It starts like a Slender Man video, and then he's just covered in glitter and he dances for them. Anyway, this thing has lifelink and cycling for 1 and a white.
I hate everything about what you guys just said.
What, you don't want to get visited by the Splendor Man?
Ah!
Apparently not.
What if you're diabetic and you want a sugar daddy? You can get a Splendid Daddy. And if he bites your horse, it'll be a Splendor Mare. Alright, Hunted Nightmare, 1 in a black. That's
Slender Man when
at
he
his
does his drag
shows. 4
shows.
or 5 Nightmare with Menace. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent puts a Death Touch counter on a creature they control. Ooh, I don't like that. That's scary. Unless I'm going to remove that critter super fast. And I also had a Coil Bug and a Blade Banish. I'll just pop there on the stack.
Oh, Blade Banish, we already did then. Snare Tactician is next. For 2 and a white, you get a Human Soldier. 2/3 Human Soldier. Whenever you cycle a card, tap target creature an opponent controls.
Not bad, not bad.
Anticipate.
What am I anticipating?
Well, you're anticipating what cards you get next, because you get to look at the top 3 of cards of your library, and you get to put one of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library. So
Fantastic.
that's nice. Mutual Destruction.
Nice.
That art is neat.
Right? Just fuck it.
He's going into the mob, and he's going to take him down from the inside. Drax, no!
Thank you for referencing one of my favorite movies.
So yeah, you get to destroy a creature with this card. That's pretty nice.
This spell has flash as long as you control a permanent with flash. As an additional cost, sacrifice a creature, destroy target creature. It's Bone Splinters, but flash matters.
Mm-hmm. This next one, I don't like. I don't like this one at all.
Por qué no?
Boot Nipper needs to go.
I like
Oh, I
for
love
1 and a
Boot
black.
Nipper.
Nipper. I like
It
him.
looks atrocious
I love
to
him.
me.
He's a Shrieker.
I love him. He's so fucking cute.
He's one of the Shriekers from
You-
Tremors.
You get to decide if he gets Death Touch or Lifelink when he comes onto the battlefield.
He's slightly better than Child of Night.
Yeah. Plus, I love how like ugly cute he
Ah.
looks.
Well, again,
He's-
I
mean, I'm certain if you shave Stitch, he wouldn't be pretty.
Why would you do that to your wife? It's so messed
you
up.
seem to not understand though, dear.
Mm-hmm.
He is cute
I'm sorry.
and fluffy. So if you remove the fluff, he is still cute.
Well, who's not to say that if that was covered in fur, you wouldn't call it adorable?
It's not though.
We're not gonna.
Nor
win this
does it. Nor does it say anywhere on here that he is cute. So
Okay, fair enough.
anyway, next, Humble Naturalist. For 1 and a green, you get a 1/3 human druid, and he basically gives you mana, but
you can
only for creatures.
Yep.
Because
He looks like
he all about those beasts.
he tried to get a show on HGTV and they told him no.
Oh, that was the snow trouble.
Okay,
Anyway,
what we
next,
got?
the Excavation Mole, which looks freaking neat.
I love the excavation mole.
It's just like,
so
hello! Oh crap! I'm not supposed to be here.
It's the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah!
Anyway, he's a 3/3 with trample, and when he enters the battlefield, you can put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard.
It just reminds me of that vine, and God, I want to do that
Because
someday.
he broke them.
Yeah.
Anyway, next. The Barrier Breach. For 2 and a green, you get to play an instant. Exile up to 3 target enchantments.
Aw.
Also, you can cycle it if you wish.
Okay, also, because you can't quite unsee it, I realize that that's just the back of his tongue and his hard palate,
Yeah.
but in the little preview here, it looks like a very concerned Italian man's face is inside of his maw. There's his nose, and there's his eyes, and his mustache is the mouth in the back there.
I don't see it.
I see a sad face.
Yeah, he's like sad.
Nope, don't see it.
No, I'm saying all I see is the 2 eyes and the upside down frowny face.
You see, I'm seeing the frown as his mustache,
Oh.
and there's a nose.
Okay.
Alright.
It's a
next.
big bulbous nose.
Next.
It's a very sad man.
The Avian Oddity, who does look like an oddity.
Oh God, it's like the multi.
He's 3 and a blue.
It's like the Rat King, except it's birds.
The Bird King. By whole laws of aerodynamics, they shouldn't be able to fly.
Chris, I feel like this would be the one bird Chris would not like.
I don't know, Chris, you like this bird?
Mama bird.
Look at this weird bird.
Well, it's 2 it's a 2/4, and he flies, and
It's a
you
real
can cycle him,
angel.
and you can give flying to somebody else.
His flavor text should be not afraid.
Be not afraid.
Alright,
Be not afraid.
next.
It's like that bird in my head.
Next. Call of the Death Dweller. For 2 and a black, you get a sorcery. Which, oh my goodness. These poor rats. These rat-looking things.
Right.
These poor rat-looking things. They
Rat
look
nightmares.
They look hideous.
Right.
And they're coming back from the dead.
No.
They just want to give you a hug.
You know, they should have given me one when they were still alive.
Fair enough.
If you may notice, I'm not a big fan of playing black.
Yeah, she's not. I am.
Anyway, you can return up to 2 target creature cards for that cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put Death Touch counter on either of them, and you can put a Menace counter on the other.
Oh no, it doesn't say on the other. It says on either of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
on
can get
either
a
of them.
Menace Death Touch.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, and for our rare, we have the Mythos of Brokos for 2 and a green.
Mythos of Broccoli.
So yeah, if you use blue and black to pay the cost for this card, you can search your library and put it into your graveyard and shuffle your library, and then you can return up to 2 target cards from your library to your hand.
From
So
your
that's,
graveyard to your hand.
That's what I meant to say.
Yes.
And I kept in the swamp because the swamp looks cool.
It's a cool swamp.
Swamps are cool.
And there's the human soldier token.
Okay. Next up we have Checkpoint Officer, who is a 1 white human soldier for a 1 and a white 1/2 human soldier. For 1 and a white, tap target creature. That's about it. Then we have Go for Blood, which is a sorcery for 1 and a red. Target you control fights target creature you don't control.
It's a prey upon,
Yeah, but in red.
but in red.
Yeah. It's got cycling 1. Then we have Spontaneous Flight, which is 2 and a white, instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Put a flying counter on it. Flying
Yeah.
fox.
They did the worst job of trying to teach that fox to sit. They failed so spectacularly it flew away.
Yep.
How spoiled is Tiny Dog's cat?
I heard him grilled chicken from Uber Eats.
Goddamn. Lurking Deadeye, 3 and a black, human assassin, 4/2, with flash. When Lurking Deadeye enters the battlefield, destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn. I dealt your damage, now die. Okay, then we have Honey Mammoth.
It's a heffalump.
It is a Heffalump. It's a 6/6 elephant creature for 4 and a green. When Honey Mammoth enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life.
1 second, I'm making my job easier later.
Okay, I can wait.
No, you're fine.
Alright. Then we have Adaptive Shimmerer. Which, God, say that 5 times fast. Which is an insect creature for 5 with flash. Adaptive Shimmerer enters the battlefield with 3 +1/+1 counters on it. That is super expensive for a creature that is like...
But it has no color.
Yeah.
So it goes in any deck.
This is true, yeah. It's cute. I will give it that. It's cute. Okay, and then we have Crystacean, which is a crab creature. It's a 1/6 for 3 and a blue with flash.
Tastes like crab, talk like creature.
Tastes like crab, talk like creature. Then we have...
Just a big old crabby boy.
Yep. Then we have Fire Prophecy, which is an instant for 1 and a red. Fire Prophecy deals 3 damage to target creature. You may put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. If you do, draw a card.
For dry, burning eyes, try clear eyes.
Oh, God damn it! Why did I... Why? Then we have Savai Sabertooth, which is a cat creature, or a 3/1 cat creature for 1 and a white.
Yeah, it's a blade.
Then we have Valiant Rescuer, which is a human soldier 3/1 for 1 and a white. Whenever you cycle another card for the first time each turn, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token.
I'm not dead yet. You'll be stone dead in a moment.
Cycling 2.
This is what he looks like to me, I'm sorry.
I'm not dead yet.
Alternatively, can I stop posing for this picture? Just a minute.
Sonorous Howlbonder. 1 and a... I don't know, black red, what's that?
Rakdos.
Human warrior creature 2/2 with menace. Each creature you control with menace can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. Alright.
This dude's just howling with his dog. Again.
Then we have Parcel Beast, who is an elemental beast, 2/4 for 2 and a green-blue, with mutate. For 1, tap it, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield. If you don't put the card onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. Then we have the Mythos of Vadrok, which is a sorcery for 2 and a red. Mythos of Vadrok deals 5 damage, divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers. If white or blue was spent to cast this spell, until your next turn, those permanents can't attack or block, and their activated abilities can't be activated. That is an FU.
We'll see you later, Wilhelmina. Have a great evening.
Night! Have a nice evening. Also, blood-filled caves.
Alright, so I have here a Flourishing Fox.
Yay!
Single white for a 1/1 Fox. It looks like Sonic Fox. Whenever you cycle another card, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and he is cycling 1. Not too shabby. We also have Helica Glider, the first standard squirrel since, I want to say, Odyssey. He is a 2/2 Nightmare Squirrel that either gets flying or first strike, because what's more terrifying than a squirrel coming at you is a squirrel punching you in the face. I put these in color order to make this easier for me as I'm going through the list.
Yeah.
Boon of the Wish Giver is one of our uncommons. 4 and a blue, draw 4 cards. Single one to cycle it, draw 1 card. I got here on the screen, don't worry about it.
Okay.
We got Gust of Wind, also known as Taco Bell. 3 and a blue, or 1 and a blue if you already control a creature with flying. Return target non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand, and draw a card. Something I'm very fond of because this little asshole has saved me so many games in Arena. And that is the comic art version, which I did not plan for. Of Dreamtail Heron. We've already talked about him, but his comic art is just so pretty.
Yeah. I have some of his comic book art.
Yep.
It's very pretty.
It's very pretty. And we have one of the covers of the packs, the Prickly Marmoset, which sounds like a euphemism. 2 and a red for a 2/3 with first strike. Whenever you cycle it, it gets +2/+0. So if you just go on a cycle spree, it's like, here, I'm going to hit you with my 8/3 with first strike.
Damn.
But why? Because fuck you, that's why. We have Fully Grown, which, by the way, there's a second version of this card.
Yeah?
Or with this art. This is him all grown up. And there's another one with the same dude with a baby version on his shoulder.
Aww!
And I love it. Fully Grown is your giant growth for the set, 2 and a green, get +3/+3, and it gets a trample counter, so the trample stays forever.
Nice.
That's what the counters mean, which is very nice. Migratory Greathorn. This guy saved my butt a couple of times. 3 and a green, or 2 and a green to mutate. Whenever this creature mutates, search your library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield, tap, shuffle your library. We also have Charge of the Forever Beast, which looks like that fight from King Kong. Additional cost of the spell, reveal a creature. Charge of the Forever Beast deals damage to target creature or planeswalker equal to the revealed card's power. I reveal Emrakul.
That's messed up.
We have... Oh, and this pack had 2 rares, by the way.
Nice! Ooh!
Well, now I'm not going to show it.
I got excited.
Why are you excited?
Because it's a mythic rare.
It is a mythic, let me say it.
Sorry.
So, we have Winota, Joiner of Forces, 2 and a red-white, for a 4/4 human warrior. Whenever a non-human you control attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a human creature card from among them onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. It gains indestructible until end of turn. Put the rest of the cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. And we got a rare Ragarin Triome, which is the red, white, and blue one, the America Triome, in foil. And we got Thornwood Falls, which is fine. Alrighty. Mikella does not seem happy with the token she's holding.
No, I'm not.
Why?
Is there a blue card in this set called Sharknado or something?
No, of course not, honey. Why would there be?
Why on earth, then, does this shark have flying?
Because I assure you, there is no card called Sharknado. There is one called Shark Typhoon, which is legally distinct.
Your wife is gonna kill you.
At least I'll go out happy.
Anyway.
She knows how I want to die.
Anyway, there's solid footing. For a white, you get an enchantment aura. It has flash, and the enchanted creature gets a +1/+1. As long as the creature has vigilance, it assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. So, that's pretty nice.
I'm so vigilant, I'll smack you with my ass. Oh my god, no. He'll kick your ass in with his feet, and then he'll kick your feet with his gigantic ass. We need to put it on a manticore. It's the only way.
Did we do Convolute already?
No, we did not. Convolute's a very common card. We have not done it this pack. Or this box. So go
Okay.
for it. Convolute.
So yeah, for 2 and a blue, you get a counter a target spell unless its controller pays 4.
Which is very
super expensive.
Yep.
I put these in color order for you.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
So, Mystic Subdual. Subdual?
Subdual.
Like, you can save the mythics for the end.
I know.
But Mystic Subdual, here it is.
Is...
Another derpy dragon.
I love the derpy dragons.
He's got his tongue out and everything.
I know, I love it!
He looks like those dogs that lose beauty contests.
Anyway.
Flash, enchanted creature gets -2/-0, loses all abilities.
Yep.
It bleps. It's a blepping critter.
And we're in black.
Now we're going to black with Corpse Churn. For
Oh,
1 and a black, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. Then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Not bad.
We got a sparkly version of Bastion of Remembrance.
which is in...
Black. For 2 and a black, when it enters the battlefield, you get to create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain a life. It is an enchantment, so it'll stay around for a while.
Yeah, it's great.
And we got the first version of the sad sequel.
Yeah.
Forbidden Friendship. For 1 and a red. You get to create a 1/1 red dinosaur creature token with haste, and a 1/1 white human soldier creature token.
Not bad.
How to Train Your Raptor.
How to Train Your Raptor.
Yup. Next is Footfall Crater.
I don't see any footprints.
You get to enchant a land this time rather than a creature. And it has target creature, the enchanted land has tap. Target creature gains trample and haste until end of turn.
Nice.
So that's kind of neat. Frill Scare Mentor. For 2 and a red, you get a 3/2 human warrior. When he enters, you get to put a menace counter on target non-human creature you control. For 2 and a red, and tap this card, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control with menace. Well, shit.
It comes with what's that dinosaur you like? Yeah,
Diplodocus.
Diplodocus, that's him.
Yeah, I love him because he gets all spitty. I just call them spitters.
It is Spitty Boy.
Them spitty boys.
Next, our rare for the pack.
Oh, hold on. There we go. Now the rares are actually in frame.
And spitty boys. Itty bitty boys.
Okay, so for our rare for this pack, we have Karuga, the Macro Sage.
Ooh.
For 3 and a Simic, you get a 5/4 dinosaur hippo.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Oh Lord, he coming.
He has Companion, which is one of the new mechanics in this set,
And they
right?
changed how the mechanic worked within 3 weeks.
Yep.
Sorry, everybody, I'm choking on spit.
Yay, the thing I was doing.
So anyway,
No,
if your
not
starting
the
deck contains only cards with converted mana cost 3 or greater and lands, you can play this card outside from outside the game. Or
So,
something like that.
That's how it used to be. So here's how it works now. Instead of you can play this card from outside the game, it's now you can pay 3 to bring it to your hand. Which means that the card they put in this set to specifically hose companions no longer hoses companions.
I don't like that.
Well, part of the reason was
Also a Scoured Barons.
within those 3 weeks, they went from companion being, oh, this is neat, to it dominating 4 out of 6 formats. It ruined a bunch of formats.
Yep. Alright, so... I didn't put these in color order, they just happened to
That's
be
fine.
in color order.
I believe you.
So now we are in blue.
Uh-huh.
With Frost Veil Ambush. It's an instant for 3 and a blue. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Those creatures don't untap during their controller's next untap step. It also has Cycling 1. Then we have Startling Development, which is my favorite card, based purely on the art alone. It's an instant for 1 and a blue. Until end of turn, target creature becomes a blue serpent with base power and toughness 4/4.
So, on the plane of Ikoria, random mutations will happen to non-humans. So all the animals will just randomly turn into kaiju and shit.
Yeah.
And in this case, a baby eaglet just turned into a goddamn sea serpent. And the mama bird's just like, you know what? This might as well just happen. Here, open up.
It's also got cycling. Then we're in green with Almighty Brushwag.
Everyone loves the almighty Brushwag.
I fucking love this card.
This is the second
He's so
Brushwag
cute.
ever printed.
Yeah.
It's a stupid lynx cat or sphinx cat in a bush.
Right! It's a green. It's a 1/1 green.
It's adorable, is what it is.
Brushwag creature with trample. It's a 1/1 trample with 3 and a green. Brushwag gets +3/+3 until end of turn.
I'm just gonna dump all my mana into this Brushwag.
It's so fucking stupid. I love it. Then we have Coordinated Charge in white. For 4 and white, it's an instant. Creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn. It also has Cycling 2. Then we have, in black, Suffocating Fumes, which is instant for 2 and a black. Creatures your opponents control get -1/-1 until end of turn, and it is Cycling 2.
Very straightforward.
Then we have Zagoth Crystal, which is
What'd you call me?
Zagoth?
I'm not a Zagoth. You're a Zagoth. No.
Which is an artifact for 3. You can tap it and add black, green, or blue. It's got Cycling 2.
Oh, we got another Triome.
And then we have Zagoth Triome, because if you're getting the crystal, you might as well have the Triome to go
Might
with
as
it.
well.
Which is a swamp forest island. Tap, add black, green, or blue. Zagoth Triome enters the battlefield tapped. It also has Cycling 3. Not bad. No? Okay.
Do you want to do this, or do you want me to do it?
You do it. That's fine.
Alright, next we have the Drenith Healer. For 1 and a white, you get a 2/2 human cleric, and whenever you cycle another card, you gain a life. Also, you can cycle him in case you need more cards. The Maned Serval. It's a kitty cat. He has vigilance. He's a 1 and a white, and he costs 1 and a white, and he is a 1/4, and he is cute. Look at this kitty.
He's very
He's
cute.
so cute.
He's a serval.
I love his flavor
servals.
text of, don't search the ruins of Orn during the day. Nethroi's many eyes will spot you instantly. Don't go in at night either. You'll be dinner for the servals. Hey, maybe just don't go.
Next, the Huntmaster Liger. For 3 and a white, you get a 3/4 cat.
More
who can
kitty
mutate.
cats.
More kitty cats. This one mutates. And whenever he mutates, other creatures you control get +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of times this creature is mutated. So that's neat. Make a whole deck out of cats.
I plan on it.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do this one first. Essence Scatter.
Okay.
For 1 and a blue, you can counter a target creature spell. So that's nice.
God, I love the Seb McKinnon arts.
Right?
Seb McKinnon always does the best fucking art.
Like, I did like the Essence Scatter in Amonkhet, but the one
yeah.
here is awesome.
I like the Glimmer Bell.
It is a jellyfish, though.
It is. I wouldn't want to meet one.
Yeah.
But it's a useful critter.
It is. Anyway, as you can probably read, he has flying. He is a 1/3. And you can untap him by paying 1 and a blue.
So if I remember correctly, the tribes of Ikoria, there we go, are cats, nightmares, dinosaurs, elementals, and nightmares.
You
This is what
said
you're seeing.
nightmares twice.
Cats, dinosaurs, elementals,
Yeah.
nightmares.
Yes.
Oh, beasts. Sorry.
It's okay.
The nightmares were that scary. They got in there twice.
Well, speaking of nightmares, Cavern Whisperer for 4 and a black. He a 4/4. He mutate. He have menace.
He looks like a stray cat that doesn't want to be picked up.
Yeah.
He a spicy
But
cat.
with human arms.
So a homeless person that doesn't want to get picked up.
And whenever he mutates, each opponent discards a card.
That was mean. Anyway, what do we got?
Did we already do a Pyroceratops?
Yes, we did.
And we already got that one. Plummet.
We haven't done Plummet this box.
Ah!
Now, at first I thought like the city was upside down. It's not. It's in the balloon city on the plane.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like there's a whole city that's held aloft by hot air balloons, and as creatures come by, they just untether them and float apart for a bit, and then like throw a grappling hook and reel them back in.
You know what? That's smart.
Yeah, I like that town.
Yeah.
Next is the Ketria Crystal.
Okay.
It taps for mana.
It taps for some colors of mana.
The green, blue, red colors, to be precise.
I really like Ketria. I think Ketria fits me better than Temur, despite being the same colors.
We already did the Skull Prophet.
Uh-huh.
And for our rare in this one, Mythos of Iluna.
That's the white mythos?
The blue one.
The blue mythos. Go ahead and read it. I'll get it in there.
Create a token that's a copy of target permanent. If red and green was spent to cast this spell, instead, create a token that's a copy of that permanent, except the token has, when this permanent enters the battlefield, if it's a creature, it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control.
So if you pay red to green, it'll fight. It's ready to fight.
It is for 2 and a blue.
Whose
Okay.
turn is it? Is it my turn?
Your turn.
Okay. We have Perimeter Sergeant, who is a human soldier, 3/2 for 2 and a white. Whenever Perimeter Sergeant attacks, other humans you control get +1/+0 until end of turn.
Fun.
Then we have Phase Dolphin, who is an elemental whale for 1/4 with 2 and a blue. I just love that there's like a human attached to its stomach.
Carry me, dolphin friend!
Whenever Phase Dolphin attacks, another target attacking creature can't be blocked this turn. Then we have an instant, Raking Claws. 1 and a red. Target creature gains double strike until end of turn.
We did Raking Claws already, but yes.
Oh, we did?
You did it again. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
That's
I didn't
alright.
know.
How would you know? It's fine.
Then we
There's
have
so many.
Evolving Wilds, which I love the art for this Evolving Wilds.
It's always fun to have Evolving Wilds come back. What?
You're freaking me out a little.
Because my ear itches?
Oh. It looked like you were plucking something out of it. It was freaking me out.
Yes, there's a cockroach in my ear. No, I have hairs. I'm a grown man.
Anyway. So I like that one. Then, we have Momentum Rumbler, which is a dinosaur creature, 3/3 for 3 and a red. Whenever Momentum Rumbler attacks, if it doesn't have first strike, put a first strike counter on it. Whenever Momentum Rumbler attacks, if it has first strike, it gains double strike until end of turn. It's just basically like, if I don't have X, give me X.
If I do have X, give me Y.
Then we have... Ooh, sorry. Then we have Unbreakable Bond, which is a black sorcery for 4 and a black. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a lifelink counter on it.
Mm-hmm.
Did we do that one already?
I don't think so. Which one was it again? The sleeper?
Unbreakable Bond.
Unbreakable Bond, thank you. Sorry, no, I was just
No, we haven't done that one
distracted.
yet.
And then we have the comic book art for Parcel Beast, which we already have done. but it's very pretty, and I like it.
We haven't done it for parcel based.
I mean, we haven't done the comic book art.
Yeah.
But we've done parcel based.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do one.
And then, because I'm on the rare now, we have Yidaro, Wandering Monster, which is a legendary creature, dinosaur turtle, an 8/8 for 5 and a red, with trample and haste, with cycling 1 in a red. When you cycle Yidaro Wandering Monster, shuffle it into your library from your graveyard. If you cycled a card named Yidaro Wandering Monster 4 or more times this game, put it onto the battlefield from your graveyard instead. Do this before you draw.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. I kind of like Yidaro. He's neat.
This pack had a lot of duplicates, so we're just jumping straight in with like 4 or 5 here. We have Wingspan Mentor, which 2 and a blue for a 1/3. When it enters battlefield, put a flying counter on target non-human. 2 and a blue, put a +1/+1 counter on creature with flying. It's very similar to that Menace one from earlier. Deadweight. New art for a classic card. It's got a weird chinchilla monster. Enchanted creature gets -2/-2. We have the best one for limited, the Ferocious Tigerilla. 4/3 with Menace. Or actually, it's a 4/3 with Menace or a 4/3 with Trample. It's going to be a 4/3 with Menace. And then we have a rare and we have a comic book art. So our rare is one of the Companions. Zirda the Dawnstalker.
He a fox!
1 in a Boros for a 3/3 elemental fox. If each permanent in your starting deck has an activated ability, it can be your companion. Abilities you activate that aren't mana abilities cost 2 less to activate. This effect can't reduce the mana that costs to less than 1 mana. 1 in a tap. Target creature can't block this turn. Here's what makes Zirda so fucking OP.
What?
Basalt Monolith.
Ah!
Basalt Monolith is pay 3 to untap it.
Yeah.
With Zirda, it's pay 1 to untap it. Its tap ability is getting 3 mana.
Oh, god damn it!
Now, your party was like, you're going to use that against me. But imagine using it on somebody else.
No, I know, but it's... Oh, that's so mean.
Why does it mean it's just infinite mana? And then we have an Auspicious Sterix in comic book art. 4 and a green for a 6/6, or mutate 5 and a green. Whenever this creature mutates, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile X permanents, where X is the number of times it's mutated. Put those permanents onto the battlefield.
Nice.
Very, very fun.
And it's Mikella's turn.
It is.
Did we already go through Imposing Vantasaur?
I don't believe so.
No. Well, for 5 and a white, you can get this lovely 3/6 dinosaur who has vigilance and cycling. And he cute.
Oh, he is a cute. He got spikies. He's spiky boy.
I'm trying. Hold up here. There we go.
Look at that cute face.
He got a cute face.
Next. Unlikely Aid, I think we did already, didn't we?
No.
Unlikely aid?
Unlikely Aid. Unlikely Aid. For 1 and a black. You can get this wonderful instant where you can target a creature and it gets +2/+0 when gains indestructible until end of turn.
I actually like this version of Unlikely Aid better than the one from War of the Spark, although both of them are amazing.
I appreciate you not letting me fall to my death in the acid bogs. Now, can you let me down?
No.
That one gives me like Never-Ending Story vibes for some reason.
Right?
I kind of love it.
Next, Unexpected Fangs for 1 and a black. You get to put a +1/+1 counter and a lifelink counter on a target creature.
That dinosaur is just it's biting is having the face of like, no, I didn't expect this.
This is just not my day.
The next one is a bit frightening, especially if you have a mutate deck. For 1 and a green, you can get this Essence Symbiote.
Oh, he's so fun.
He a cute little guy, but
I think his nickname is actually Stitch.
Stitch.
I can see why.
Yeah.
Whenever a creature you control mutates, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on that creature, and you gain 2 life, so that's pretty neat.
If you mutate it onto the Essence symbiote, he counts for it.
Oh god!
Nice. Shredded Sails for 1 and a red. You get to choose one. Destroy target artifact, or deal 4 damage to target creature with flying. If you don't want to do either, you can cycle it.
So really it has 3 modes.
And we got comic book art for, what is this, dear?
Oh no.
Oh, it's a trumpeting Gnar.
Ah!
Pretty great Gnar there. If you're going to be making the Gnar noise, then I think you're in the right place there. So that's the noise a trumpeting Gnar makes.
And for our last card, because the rare we got was another Macro Sage.
Okay, so we got another Macro Sage?
Yeah, we did get another one.
Neat.
But this one, the Necropanther,
I love it.
is 1 and a white-black for a 3/3 cat nightmare, aptly named. He mutates, and whenever this creature mutates, return target creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
I like him.
Ah. Looks like a bit of a derp cat, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I like it. Alright. So now we have the final the finale of the 3-card trio, Cathartic Reunion. It's a sorcery for 1 or red. Has an additional cost to cast this spell. Discard 2 cards. Draw 3 cards. And then we have in white, Divine Arrow, which is an instant for 1 and a white. Divine Arrow deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature.
Another reprint for more of the Spark.
Yep. Then we have I swear to God, this is my favorite one. Vulpikeet, which is a foxbird, 2/3 for 3 and a white with mutate. Flying. Whenever this creature mutates, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I love that stupid bird fox.
Okay, then.
Then we have Easy Prey, in black, which is a instant for 1 and a black. Destroy a target creature with converted cost 2 or less. What I love about this one is
That poor little Murloc.
that poor Murloc is gonna get killed no matter which way you slice it.
But I love that, like, he's gonna get killed by the human's gonna get killed by the dinosaur.
Yeah. Then we have Ivy Elemental, which is X and a green. Ivy Elemental enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it.
So in the future, we're gonna get a Harley Elemental to put together. It's made out of motorcycles.
Then we have Stormwind Caprador, which I don't know if I like its hands and feet.
It's got little bird claws.
Ugh!
It's got little chicken feet for hands.
It's a bird coat.
I love it.
1/3, 2 and a white with flying. If non-combat damage would be Delta Storm Wild Caprador. Prevent that damage. Put a +1/+1 counter on Storm Wild Caprador for each 1 damage prevented this way.
Okay, so hear me out. You get that 1 card from Invasion that turns something into a flag bearer, and it has to be one of the targets of every spell against a burn player.
Yes!
Okay, see?
Okay, and then we have Yorion Sky Nomad for 3 and a... I forget what the white-blue one
Azorius.
is. Azorius. You're in an Azorius. It's a companion. Your starting deck and it can be your companion if your starting deck contains at least 20 cards more than the minimum deck size.
He's the one that ruined it for everyone, by the way.
Yeah.
Yorion ruined Legacy.
Yeah. He's got flying. When Yorion enters the battlefield, exile any number of other non-land permanents you own and control. Return those cards to the battlefield at the beginning of your next end step. Because fuck you, that's why.
So my first one here is Keensight Mentor. And Keensight Mentor comes with Zaboomafoo.
Oh god.
It's 2 and a white for a 1/4. When it enters battlefield, give it a vigilance counter. Or give something a vigilance counter. In this case, the terrifying little monkey lemur thing. We also have the comic book art for the Vulpikeet. If I can get to the comic book arts, because I have 2 comic book arts in this pack. Hold up. I'm gonna put. We'll save them to the end.
Okay.
So, Chittering Harvester, also known as the thing nightmares are made of, is this asshole. 5 and a black for a 4/6. Whenever this mutates, each opponent sacrifices a creature. 4 and a black to mutate it. It's just, if you already have the creature, why would you not mutate it?
Right.
Then we have, we already had a Drannith Stinger, so we'll just pop him over there. We have the normal art version of my favorite common in this set. Actually, that's not true. There's a lot of commons I like in this set, but Cloud Piercer. He's a long, long boy. He's the long, long man. He eats only the long, long candy.
We've done that one. And that one.
And we have a Mosscoat Goriak, which is a 2/4 with Vigilance. It's fine. And maybe you would like to be back for more. 4 and a black green. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. When you do, it fights one creature you don't control.
Ready, fight!
And then we have our two. We have a Jungle Hollow. Doodaloo, Jungle Hollow. But we have our 2 comic book arts, which I am very fond of the comic book arts. We have a Vulpikeet.
Oh my god, the Vulpikeet in the comic book art is fantastic!
Which I'm going to pop him over into the whites there. So I'm thinking the comic book arts might want to end up in the rare pile.
Yeah.
And then our rare is also comic book arted. It's a Zagoth Triome.
Nice.
So it's one we already had, I believe, but
Yeah.
having the comic book art, a little nice. You get to flex on people a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Frostlinks is back.
Yay, Frostlinks.
For 2 and a blue, you can get this 2/2 Elemental Cat. When Frostlinks enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap stab.
I love how Mikella is selling these like she's on the home
And
shopping
how
channel.
much does this Frostlinks cost?
Well, you bought the whole box, dear, so how much did that cost?
$99.
For a small percentage of $99.
I was going to say 2 and a blue.
Yeah.
It's right there on the card.
Alright, fine, whatever.
No, I'm joking. You're fine. Sorry.
Wingspan Mentor for 2 and a blue.
We did that one.
We did that one already,
Okay.
but they're back again
They're back for more.
to give more things.
They're
to
back
mine.
for more. Have we done Grim Dancer yet?
No.
No, Grim Dancer's new.
So Grim Dancer, for 1 and a black, you get this 3/3 Nightmare. When he enters the battlefield, he enters the battlefield with your choice of 2 different counters on it from among Menace, Death Touch, and Lifelink.
Let's point out, half of the nightmares look like they're the twist monster at the end of a Love, Death, and Robots episode.
Yeah.
And the other half look like they're your friends.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one we have 2 different versions. We have a normal and a foil version of Sudden Spinnerets.
Oh god, that one! Which just looks so wrong! It looks like it's coming out of its nose!
Oh no, just out of the lumps on its neck.
Target creature gets +1/+3 until end of turn.
So we got normal and foil?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. Yep, that is a foil.
It's shiny!
And you get to put a reach counter on it. And you get to untap it. So that's
Here,
neat.
just let me spray you with my neck goo.
Would you stop, please? Next is Farfinder for 3. He is a creature. He is a cute fox. And he is here to help you.
He's a colorless fox.
He's a colorless fox. And he is here to help you. By finding stuff
That's far
in
away.
your library. That's what he does. And next we have Lord Dracus. He is a lizard beast for 1 and a blue-red.
Ooh.
He mutates. He's a 2/3. And whenever this creature mutates, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand.
I love him.
Wherever he's supposed to go. And finally, our rare Kogla, the Titan Ape.
The one you know they wanted to make King Kong.
That they couldn't. They weren't allowed.
Yeah, which is sad.
So for 3 and a green,
Look at this, not King Kong.
Great.
totally
Look at
not
this
King
crowned
Kong, guys.
gorilla, who is completely legally distinct
From
King Kong.
It's totally not King Kong, guys.
Anyway, he's a 7/6. When he enters the battlefield, he fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. When he attacks, you get to destroy a target artifact or enchantment defending player controls. For 1 and a green, you can return target human you control to its owner's hand. Kogla gains indestructible until end of turn, so that's neat.
Okay, so I don't believe
We did a lava serpent.
Okay, never mind then. Then we have Blood Curdle, which is an instant for 3 and a black.
Mm-hmm.
Destroy target creature. Put a menace counter on a creature you control.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Dranith Healer.
Did them.
Okay.
We also did Blood Curdle. We did Aegis Turtle.
Uh-huh.
That's new.
Okay. We have Reconnaissance Mission, which is an enchantment for 2 and a blue. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. It has cycling 2. Mm-hmm. Then we have Reptilian Reflection, which is an enchantment for 2 and a red. Whenever you cycle a card, you may have Reptilian Reflection become a 5/4 dinosaur creature with trample and haste in addition to its other types until end of turn. Why the fuck not?
Why not?
And then we have Rogrin Crystal.
That's the red, white, and blue crystal.
Yep. Did we do this one already?
We didn't, but it's fine.
Yeah.
The crystals are all basically the same card.
Yeah. And then we have Umori, the Collector, which is 2 and a Golgari. That one I know.
For a gooey crystal boy.
Yeah, it's a 4/5 ooze. It can be your companion. Each non-land card in your starting deck shares a card type. As Umori the Collector enters the battlefield, choose a card type. Spells you cast of the chosen type cost 1 less to cast. I want this in my Saproling deck.
If you really want to flex on somebody,
Yeah.
well, why do you want it in your Saproling deck?
Because if things share types, it... Never mind.
No, you're thinking subtypes.
Oh, subtypes.
So with that, all your cards have to be creatures or enchantments or artifacts.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's types, not subtypes.
Ah,
So to flex on somebody, pick lands.
Everything is lands.
Every non-land card is the same type. I give you lands. What are your creatures? All lands. Now, is it all... Yeah. Oh, sorry. So you can't have any sorceries or instants. They have to be all lands. We did him. Whisper Squad's new.
This is a new deck.
Yeah.
It just
I
opened.
thought you were just going to start reading.
Oh, okay.
I don't have anything to do.
Okay.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, I guess so.
Day Squad Marshal. Have we done that one?
I don't know.
No, we haven't.
Well, for 3 and a white, this 3/3 human soldier enters the battlefield, and he creates a 1/1 white human soldier creature token.
So
when
much
he
easier
comes
when the
out.
card reader's working. Anyway, keep going.
Solid Footing. For a white, you get this enchantment aura, which has flash. I think we did this one already.
We did.
We did. Spontaneous Flight.
Did that.
This cute little fox has wings! The Polywog Symbiote.
That's new.
For 1 and a blue, you get a 1/3.
Frog?
A 1/3 frog. Each creature spell you cast costs 1 less to cast if it has mutate. Whenever you cast a creature spell, if it has mutate, draw a card, then discard a card. Yeah.
We're moving faster this time.
Well, yeah, it's what I've noticed. That's what happens.
Yeah. It's
Is-
because we started getting the duplicates, and then it's like, well, okay, time to just
Did we
read
do
through.
Bushmeat Poacher already?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. How about Suffocating Fumes?
Yes.
Yep.
Tentative Connection?
Yes.
Yep.
Mosscoat Goriak?
Yep.
No, we did.
I did that one.
Okay.
I'm noticing you're both forgetting the ones I've done.
Sorry. Another crystal. And Mythos of Snapdax.
Now that's new. Which color mythos is it?
He's a white one.
It's the white mythos. Okay.
Each player chooses an artifact, a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker from among the non-land permanents they control. Then sacrifices the rest. If black-red was spent to cast this spell,
We did
you
boom.
choose the permanents for each player instead. Ouch.
Damn.
Okay.
Alright, Whisper Squad, which is a 1/1 human soldier for a black. With 1 and a black, search your library for a card named Whisper Squad, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. It's almost like it's a rat.
No, it's actually a squadron hawk.
Ah.
So that's a hawk which eats rats.
Okay, and then we have Savai Thundermane.
Big loud kitty.
Big loud kitty. It's a 3/2 elemental cat with red-white. Whenever you cycle a card, you may pay 2. When you do, Savai Thundermane deals 2 damage to target creature, and you gain 2 life. Then we have Lava Brink Venturer, which is a human soldier with a 3/3 human soldier with for 2 and a white. As Lava Brink Venturer enters the battlefield, choose odd or even. 0 is even. Lava Brink Venturer has protection from each converted mana cost of the chosen value. Right, that's a rare. Sorry. Did we do Frenzied Raptor?
Nope.
Okay, Frenzied Raptor. Which is a 4/2 dinosaur creature for 2 and a red. That's it.
That's all it do.
That's all it does. It's a 4/2 for 2 and a red. Then we have Blazing Volley, which is a sorcery for red. Blazing Volley deals 1 damage to each creature your opponents control. Make it. What are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Then we have Proud Wild Bonder, which
That's
is
him.
Yep, which is the one with the baby version of the
Fully grown.
Yeah. For 2 in a Rakdos. No, it's red.
Gruul.
It's a human warrior 4/3 human warrior with trample. Creatures you control with trample you may have this creature assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked, which is not bad. Okay. Then we have Exuberant Wolf Bear.
It's a chonker.
Oh god, it.
Oh lord, it coming.
Oh lord, he coming. I love him. He's so round. Which is a wolf bear, which is a 4/4 wolf bear creature for 3 and a green. Whenever Exuberant Wolf Bear attacks, you may change the base power and toughness of target human you control to Exuberant Wolf Bear's power and toughness until end of turn.
And a 1/1 soldier. He's now a 4/4 soldier.
Then we have an enchantment, Whirlwind of Thought, which is a blue, red, white.
America.
America. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, draw a card. It's not too bad.
Keep safe. For 1 and a blue. This instant.
Didn't we do that one already?
I just love the art.
Okay.
Keep safe.
If we didn't,
We
feel
did
free.
not.
Oh,
Go
okay.
for it.
You get to counter a target spell that targets a permanent you control. Also, you get to draw a card. And look at that owl. It's just like, oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm here to protect the human. I'm protecting you. No, you're not.
Heartless Act. Which, this one makes me cry.
Yeah, it's not great.
For 1 and a black, it's an instant. You get to choose one. Destroy target creature with no counters on it, or remove up to 3 counters from target creature. It's sad.
So my understanding in the story is they have the perfect setup to give us a How to Train Your Dragon scenario, and then they have the main character who's like gonna have to kill his monster friend. Kill his monster friend.
No!
He kills the kitty.
No! This makes me even sadder.
What?
Because he decides, nope, I side with the humans.
Well, that man must die now.
Yeah, now he's a villain.
Anyway, next is Mutual Destruction. Oh wait, we already did that one. Go for blood, I mean.
We did go for blood.
Okay then.
Yeah, all that blood full of gophers.
Comic book art of Lord Dracus.
That's new. Let's do that.
For 1 and a blue red, you get a lizard beast. A 2/3 lizard beast. He mutates. When he mutates, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand.
He looks less lizardy and more centipede-y in the comic book art.
Yeah.
He looks like a lizard to me.
He's got all them spikes running down his neck, though. They look like bug legs to me.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to sit up proper for this next one. The Regal Neosaur. He is a dinosaur cat. For a red and a white. He is a 2/2. And he mutates. When he mutates, other creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn.
Alright.
And finally, Kahira, the Orphan Guard. For 1 and a Selesnya. This is a rare, by the way. You get a 3/2 cat beast, where He's
It's
got.
a kitty who takes care of the babies.
He's a kitty who takes care of all of the babies. It can have a deck with cats, elementals, nightmares, dinosaurs, or beast cards. And when he's out on the field, each other creature you control that's a cat, an elemental, a nightmare, a dinosaur, or a beast gets +1/+1 and has vigilance. He's a nice boy.
It's all their friends.
Yep.
That's their new daddy.
Did we do that?
Yes, we did solid footing.
Okay. I think I'm ready. All right, let's go.
All right.
We have Jubilant Skybonder,
Woohoo!
who is a 1 and an Azorius. 2/2 human wizard with flying. Creatures you control with flying have spells your opponents cast that target this creature costs 2 more to cast.
I don't know why, but I looked at him and I want to call him Atreyu.
Kind of, yeah. Then we have Void Beckoner. Have we done this one?
We have not done Void Beckoner.
Okay. It's just, they all look the same.
The nightmares are all very similar.
Yeah.
Void Beckoner is the one they used for the Forbidden Space Godzilla.
I love this one. It's a nightmare horror. It's an 8/8 nightmare horror for 6 and a black with Death Touch, cycling 2 and a black. When you cycle Void Beckoner, put a Death Touch counter on target creature you control. It's not bad. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, no, you belong there. Okay.
That's where you belong, Void Beckoner.
Then we have Luris of the Dream Den, which is 1 in a
Orzhov.
a 3/2 cat nightmare, and it can be your companion if each permanent card in your starting deck has converted mana cost 2 or less.
That's another one that's been ruining formats.
Yep. And it's got lifelink. During each of your turns, you may cast 1 permanent spell with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard. Jesus.
Rare pile.
Yep, that's messed up. I like him. Then we have Sanctuary Lockdown, which is an enchantment for 2 and a white. Humans you control get +1/+1.
Quarantine.
For 2. God damn it, you say that, now I'm flashing back to earlier today. For 2, tap 2 untapped humans you control. Tap target creature an opponent controls. Then we have Archipelagor.
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 Yeah, he's an island, like an archipelago.
It's an archipelago.
It's actually archipelago. You don't pronounce the ch. So it's an archipelagor.
It's true.
It's like in schul.
I hate you both.
Or schedule.
Only the Brits say it like that, as far as I know.
Anyway.
Any hoodles?
It's a 7/7 Leviathan for 5 and a blue with mutate. Whenever this creature mutates, tap up to X target creatures, where X is the number of times this creature is mutated. Those creatures don't untap during their controller's next untap step.
Do you want to know something me and I've done in a draft? The Migratory Greathorn.
Yeah.
Mutate the Dream Heron on top of it, and then mutate Archipelagor on top of it.
Oh god.
And so now I have a 7/7 with flying. Then I got to tap down 3 other dudes.
Yes.
Or 2 other dudes and just ram them in the face.
Then we have Unpredictable Cyclone, which is a enchantment for 3 and a red. If a cycling ability of another non-land card would cause you to draw a card, instead exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a card that shares a card type with the cycled card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost, then put the exiled cards that weren't cast this way on the bottom of your library in no random order. And it has cycling too.
And it's mean. It's so mean.
Yep.
We did Alert Herd Bonder.
Oh, okay. Then we have...
That's one of the ones I've been waiting for.
Yeah. Then we have Vadrok, Apex of Thunder, which is a elemental dinosaur cat. Which is, oh god, that feels so weird to say. 3/3 elemental dinosaur cat for blue, red, white, with flying and first strike. Whenever this creature mutates, you may cast target non-creature card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost.
It's fantastic.
That is a mythic, right? That is not bad. Then we have a foil version of Emergent Ultimatum, which is very pretty. I like it very much.
I am looking at a second pack because I didn't think of this ahead of time. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, well, hand me one and I'll open one blindly, because I think I've gotten 12 packs
Well,
at this
because
point.
the pack that I opened only has 3 new cards that we haven't
Okay,
seen
so
yet.
well, that's fine. That's going to happen here.
Yeah.
So, we don't need to go super duper fast. We got Weaponize the Monsters.
Nice.
We got Monstrous Step.
Which, oh my goodness.
Big Steppy.
Did we do Dark Bargain already?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we did Bark Dargan. And then, of course, perhaps the most important out of these ones that Mikella just sent me, Kinnan, the Bonder Prodigy.
Ooh.
Also known as the, look at all this extra mana, you guys, seriously. Because it's green-blue, legendary human druid. Whenever you tap a non-land permanent for mana, add 1 mana of any type that permanent produced. 5 in a green-blue, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a non-human creature card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. And for some reason, I just want, like, this one to be put into a Simic deck. Like, with all of the weird creature types that the Simics get to do. Or alternatively, an Elves deck.
Nice.
So, oh, Serrated Scorpion's new.
I was thinking put Kinnan in with the same deck as the Orphan Guard.
Potentially, that could work too. Except the having Kinnan there means you can't have the Orphan Guard as your companion.
That is true. Never mind. Anyway, so the next one I found, Hampering Snare. Have we done that one?
What color?
Blue.
We have not done Hampering Snare.
For
The
1 and a blue, you
horrible
get an instant.
Gooey sneeze.
The creature.
Oh, yes, we did this.
Creatures your opponent.
We did Hampering Snare.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Duskfang Mentor.
We've done that. Duskfang Mentor, no.
2 and a black.
Duskfang Mentor, I think, is the last mentor we have to do.
Nice. Well, I found her. When she enters the battlefield, you get to put a lifelink counter on target non-human creature you control. For 1 and a black and tap, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control with lifelink. Also, she's a 1/3.
Very fun.
We did word the enemy.
Okay.
Which I only say because I didn't realize it either.
Sprite Dragon.
We have not done Sprite Dragon.
He's so cute.
He is very cute.
He's so colorful. I love him. He's a 1/1 fairy dragon. He has flying and haste, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell,
Nope.
you get to put a +1/+1 counter on him. He's so cute. He's a cutie pie. Alright. Dire Tactics. It sounds like something we would have done already.
Color?
White-black.
No.
Dire Tactics is an instant for a white-black. Exile target creature. You don't control. If you don't control a human, you lose. Wait a minute. You lose life equal to that creature's toughness.
Yes, so if you don't have a human, you take a huge penalty.
Okay.
If you do control a human, it's a 2-mana exile.
Nice.
Evolving Wilds,
Which we did.
We've done that.
which looks neat.
Why are you grumbling?
Because she's taking some of the cards that I have.
We got
Okay.
Inspired Ultimatum, which is not an ultimatum.
Yep.
Inspired Ultimatum is not an ultimatum. It's also a card you have to be very careful when you cast. Go ahead and read it, Mikella.
Target player gains 5 life. Inspired Ultimatum deals 5 damage to any target. Then you draw 5 cards.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Okay.
and onto the rare pile it goes.
We have not done Serrated Scorpion.
We have not, and I told you that already because you have one in that pile.
Yep. Alright, so Serrated Scorpion, which is a scorpion, which is a 1/2 scorpion for black. When Serrated Scorpion dives, it deals 2 damage to each opponent, and you gain 2 life.
1/2 House Lobster.
Yep. Not bad with that cost. It's gonna make it so that people don't want to kill them. We did Adventurous?
We have not done Adventurous Impulse. It is a reprint from Dominaria.
Yeah, Adventurous Impulse, which is a sorcery for 1 green. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. I like that one. It's pretty. We did Exuberant Wolfbear, Easy Prey, Black Ops Crystal. Ooh!
Comic book art
For
counts.
Cub Warden, which is very pretty. And we got a foil Lava Servant.
Fun. Into the rare pile. Thornwood Falls.
Okay, and then we have Porky Parrot. for 3 and a red with mutate. Tap. This creature deals X damage to any target, where X is the number of times this creature is mutated.
Right, Holly said stay away 6 feet. I love it.
Then we have Titanoth Rex.
That's what one of the Godzillas is.
Yeah. Which is a dinosaur, which is an 11/11 dinosaur beast for 7 and a green. It has trample and cycling, 1 and a green. When you cycle Titan Roth Rex, put a trample counter on target creature you control. Oh, that's nice.
Very, very nice.
And then we have Clash of Titans.
I'm assuming that one costs like $26 million and also getting Liam Neeson to agree.
It's an instant for 3 and a red. Target creature fights another target creature.
Now, at first you think, hey, isn't that just a prey upon but super expensive? No. Notice it doesn't say who controls the creatures.
Yeah.
You two, fight for my amusement. Chop chop.
And then we have comic book art of Necropanther, which just makes it even more look even more like a derpy cat, which somehow just makes it even better in my eyes.
Herpaderp.
Yep.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Herpaderp.
That one looks like Stitch
Really?
as well. Like a weird combination of Stitch and Komasan, but done by an edgy deviant art artist.
Okay. Then we have Savai Triumph, which it's a Triumph. All the Triumphs are basically
It's
the
Fred
same.
Rock.
Yep. Then we have Gigant. Sorry, I can't do words today. Then we have Gigantha the Wellspring, which is 4 and a Gruul for a 5/5 elemental elk. It can be your companion. No card in your starting deck has more than one of the same mana symbol in its mana cost.
So no whites, no reds, no blues.
Yep.
No
Tap.
ultimatums, you guys.
Tap. Add white, blue, black, red, green. This mana can't be spent to pay generic mana costs.
Tap, eliminate your colored costs. Done.
Right? Fantastic.
There is now the majestic
I
Oricorn.
barely opened it.
I'm
I've opened
sorry.
a couple of the... I opened 3 boxes of Forcible cards.
Yeah.
So I can't complain too much. I mean, I can. Nothing's stopping me.
Yeah.
But...
You were saying, Mikella.
I was saying that there is a majestic Oricorn in my hand. For
Ooh!
4 and a white, you get a 4/4 unicorn, which looks weird. He mutates, has vigilance, and whenever this creature mutates, you gain 4 life.
yeah, we've done that.
Look at that weirdo. It's a unicorn.
I love him.
That's not a unicorn, you guys.
Yes, it is.
I mean, does it have 1 horn?
Yes.
Then it is a
No,
unicorn.
it clearly has more.
Those are spines.
Those are spines.
Go the other way.
Anyway, next is neutralize.
Okay.
For
Color.
1 and a blue, you can counter a target spell or cycle it. Heightened reflexes for a red. Target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Put a first strike counter on it.
Which? Oh, heightened reflexes. Sorry.
Heightened reflexes, yes.
We did that one, didn't we?
I believe we've done that.
Yeah.
Let's...
Still, the
double
art though
check.
looks neat.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, I did that one. See ya.
Did we do
Okay.
glowstone recluse already?
No,
No.
give me a second.
It's a spider! I want it for my spider deck.
Go ahead.
Stop biting me!
Please don't bite each other on stream.
For 2 and a green, you get a 2/3 spider who can mutate. He has reach, and whenever this creature mutates, put 2 +1/+1 counters on it.
I love him.
So he just keeps getting bigger.
I love spiders.
Alert Heedbunder in foil.
Yep, we've done him, but go ahead and put him on the pile.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that works.
Tranquil Cove, white,
Yep.
blue, and gain a life.
Sure.
And finally, for a rare, Titan's Nest.
Ooh.
For 1 and a black, green, blue. You get this enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may put that card into your graveyard. Exile a card from your graveyard, add colorless. Spend this mana only to cast a colored spell without X in its mana cost.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm sorting cards. Because there's so many cards we've already done.
Yes.
I think we've done Hornbash Mentor.
Yeah.
He's like all the other mentors. Sanctuary Smasher we definitely did. Boneyard Lurker I think is new.
See why I don't appreciate it?
Here we go. So, let's go first with the comic book art for Porcupine. You thought it couldn't look derpier. Here we are.
Oh God! Why is it so dirty?
Because it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be.
Alright, then we have a Labyrinth Raptor. Because you know what's scarier than a raptor?
When
a raptor that's locked inside, following you.
Oh God!
And now give one with no eyes.
Ah!
It
Ah!
tracks you by sound like the alien from Alien.
I'm not sure that's how that worked.
It is now.
It's how it happened in the
And
video games.
Perhaps my favorite. Colossification.
Giant kitty.
Isn't that a rare?
That is a rare, yes. It should go in the rare pile. Enchanted creature for 5 and a green. Enchanted creature, when it enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets +20/+20.
Jesus freaking Christ!
Eat a big boy.
But he's a little slow now. Boneyard Lurker, which I'm now thinking we may have already done.
I think we did.
Yeah, the one that mutates for 2 Golgari.
Mm-hmm.
We did.
Oh.
Alright, and Gem Razor, who I'm very fond of. We actually have his Godzilla art as well.
Really?
We do. He was our box topper. He is 3 and a green, or 1 and a green to mutate him. Reach, trample whenever it mutates, destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls.
Nice.
Alright, and that looks like that's our box.
That was fun.
We were going to do Core 2021 tonight, but it's late. And we've been on air for 7.5 hours now. So, what?
Damn.
It's my job now.
You guys were busy while I was gone.
Well, that's including breaks. So we will do Core 2021 tomorrow. If you're watching this on YouTube, guess what? It's going to be tomorrow for you anyway. That's how this works. If you want to watch this all in one go, you show up and watch us live. Anyway, we will catch you all later.
Thank you,
Hope you all have a great
everybody.
day. Make sure you like, comment,
You've been
subscribe.
awesome.
Thank you, Tiny Dog, for all of the gift subs. If you want to support us, make sure you come over and sub to us on Twitch. Make sure you're following on Twitch. Make sure you're subbed on YouTube.
I forgot I was doing
We'll-
so many stairs today.
We'll see you all later. Don't do too many stairs. Goodbye.